Y'all know I have to like multitask, and that's why I don't be liking the blog, because Slack stay going off. My Slack's been going off all morning. Yo, I'm late as hell for them people meeting. It's really, really busy. I'm gonna try to do like more vlogs. I love that you guys are commenting like, Tamika, do more, do more. I love that. Because I ain't even got time to take the damn dog out. Now, that's another reason I really don't like blogging all that much, because when I blog, then I need to edit that same day, or I don't know how the flow of the video should be going.
He needs to, maybe learn, so he is okay with it. Hi, Tamika. We're just waiting for you.
No, I'm sorry. My day doesn't start until 9. I didn't realize this meeting was at 8:30. So sorry.
Yesterday it's a Valentine's Day and everyone would get their day, starts the day next day.
You're so sweet to give me that excuse. I don't have a Valentine's, so I can't really use that one. It's just being the dog. All right, so y'all just catch me up on what I fell off on. Have you went over all of our candidates already, Kashiki?
No, not yet. These are the people that I interviewed when you weren't available.
Yeah.
At that point.
Oh, got it. Okay. Alrighty. Well, before we dive into our new ones, overall, Veer, what do you think so far about the candidates you're getting?
He possessed information which we are really looking for with Google Analytics as well. He might not be up to the updated with the GF4, but he started already picking up things, and he also answered all of the questions that I was asked for. And I think he also does the same work, which we grab the data from GF4, use it in our database, and then to Tableau. So he also follows the same approach.
Yeah, we found a lot of them that do that.
I asked him to write some queries. He did well. He got SQL and Tableau. He interpreted Power BI is much hands-on than Tableau, but that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Lord, leave me all on red, that's some cold. Then you hear me late at night, you suppose that, yeah. But you already know that, yeah. And I love it when you throw that, yeah. Shawty, where you sold at, baby, where you goes at, yeah. Thinking like a you be moving like a got me checking for you go nuts, yeah. You been told I keep calling, all of my feelings I'm calling.
I haven't recruited in so long where we're using JobBite that I kind of keep my notes into Word doc and then I copy and paste them over to JobBite. I used to just write them straight into JobBite, but the box is so small. And then even though we have JobBite as an ATS, I still use Google Sheets to like keep track of my candidates so I don't get overwhelmed with the candidates that's in their other system. Yo, I'm late as hell for them people meeting. I'm gonna update y'all in just a second. Right now, I need to jump on this next call. So I really wanted to set up my camera because it's too much for my phone, but I ain't got no time. So I got 2 interviews back to back. I'm already late for this one. And I just didn't do a good job of setting you guys up. I should have set y'all up last night, but this is where we at, y'all. Alrighty, I need to get into the system, find these candidates, and jump on this screening. Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
You said good morning. Good evening, Kashiki. We just jumped from one meeting, actually with the hiring manager, where we're doing some updates on this position with the hiring manager. And so we try to have that meeting weekly, and we got off of it a little late. So sorry about that.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you for your patience. So what we'll do during this screening is I will take some time to introduce myself. I'll introduce Kashiki as well. Then I'll tell you a bit about the company and a bit about this role and how it fits in with the organization. And then you can dive in and let me know all about your experience. Cool?
Okay, yes, I'm good.
Awesome. My plan is not to do screenings much longer because really this is like taking my whole morning. But I'm hoping for really good results because we have more positions that's coming up. And I know that I can't have recruiting as a headache for future positions. On top of that, we have too many candidates that applied and we haven't gotten back to them, which can lead them into leaving us some bad Glassdoor reviews. And if that happens, then I will tell you we have a hard time getting candidates in one other country. So there's another country that really looks at Glassdoor reviews really hard, and I have a future role coming up for them, and I don't want to make that an issue. So I go through and I normally will take like notes, and you can see I'm typing the notes as I'm listening to them. I try to like look at the candidate and look at, you know, my screen. Sometimes I type without looking at my screen. Am I right that you could, you know, that if we were to extend this offer to you, you could start within like 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. So we have a 3-step interview process. So even though we already had our meeting, we normally will speak within the system, the applicant tracking system that we're using. And so he'll have some updates. We'll be able to give you updates no later than tomorrow. Okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So nice meeting you.
And you too. And you too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Good shit, bye, Samantha.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm totally trying to record. You gonna tell the camera hi or you ain't feel like that shit? I ain't mad at you. Y'all, that's my coworker, Kashiki. So we doing interviews. We trying to like push through this thing. I am not good at vlogging all the same day. Kashiki, that's the reason I was late. Because I was like trying to set all this stuff up. And I was like, oh my God, my day starts at 8:30 and not 9. So anyhow, I'm going to talk to y'all later. I got to talk to Kashi. It's been a crazy busy day because I started my day today at like 5 or 6 o'clock. And normally I do. I normally do start kind of early because normally I'll work on Heyyy HR stuff at like 5 or 6 in the morning. And then I start work at 9. Today, I didn't realize that our meeting was moved to 8:30. I thought I just started that for next week because next week I'm going to do some interviews starting at 8:30 in the morning because I think next week's going to be my last week doing some screening. So I don't know where we left off on the last video. I told y'all there was some concerns I had with recruiting. What I started doing was jumping on the screenings with her. I just wanted to see like what really is a holdup because people are telling me stuff, but it's just ain't enough. I needed to see the whole process. So I got a full insight on what's going on. And our recruiter said that she really likes me, you know, being there to help her. So that's really good. We are about to jump on another interview. So the first meeting we had this morning is that we met with the hiring manager, which is what recruiters would normally do, or talent acquisition specialists. They would normally meet with the hiring managers on a weekly basis. If you got updates or not, you meet with them to let them know what's going on. Or say, hey, this is the reason I don't have updates, so we can cancel. But in this particular case, we met with him just to make sure like everything's going well on his end, let him know what's coming up next, let him know if we see any like trends with the candidates or trends with the questions that we're answering, the minimum requirements we asked them for, things like that. Definitely the salary. We went through that this morning, and then now we had one interview, so we just knocked that one out. That's what y'all just saw, was me going through and like just writing my notes on that interview. Y'all know I have to like multitask, and that's why I don't be liking the blog because Slack stay going off. My Slack's been going off all morning. So we got another interview we're gonna knock out, and then when we're done with this interview, then I'm gonna meet with one of my hiring managers. Not hiring manager, he ain't hiring nobody, but I'm gonna meet with one of my sales directors, particularly our sales director that's in the UK. So that's why this meeting's kind of early. I just need to give him an update on something. I really don't think it's going to take a full 30 minutes. So I'm going to just skim it down a bit so he'll know we don't need all that time. So we are providing help desk hours so that we can get these performance reviews done quicker because they're just not getting in fast enough. And we need them to get in fast enough. So me and our other HRBP, we decided, or our HR operations coordinator, he decided that we should probably do some help desk hours. So we're doing that. It's just that I have a meeting scheduled, so I can't really be on it. And the other HRBP has been reaching out to me. So I'm going to ask her, like, if she can do the first 15 minutes, I'll jump on because I don't think my meeting with the UK manager is going to take long. And then I have my content and audience team. Y'all know I manage the sales team, and I'm the HR support for the sales team, and I'm the HR support for our content and audience team. Content and audience has their second town hall. So like you'd want to have company town halls where everybody on calls and everybody gets to hear what's going on across the whole company. But I always encourage like department level town halls too. So that's what she's doing. And that's the content and audience team. So, you know, that's your creative people. And I like it because their town halls are not traditional town halls. And our content and audience VP, she's new. So everybody's really eager, and it's been going pretty well. So I'm going to jump on that. And most times when they're doing that meeting, whenever they do any town hall that I may jump on, because I don't stay on town halls all the time. Typically, I'll jump on like different town halls or department level meetings if I need to give HR updates, if I feel out of sync with what's going on. It's usually something that triggers me to get on there, good or bad. It's not always that I jump on it in bad times. Most times I don't jump on in bad times. But I'm going to jump on her meeting. I have a bit of a pause and then I meet with the other HRBP because what we're going to talk about is doing some training. So we've noticed some issues, particularly with our people managers. And I don't feel like it's our people managers who don't know how to do their job. I feel like these are parts of the job that you need guidance in. We have some managers that are just new. We have made a lot of organizational changes. So we're going to go through and start planning the first training. The first training that we're doing is planning, distinguishing or making sure that they understand the difference between orientation and onboarding, and kind of giving them some resources so that they can start onboarding their candidates. Because typically we'll do orientation and assume they're onboarding. The onboarding experience hasn't been the same for everybody. So from surveys with our new hires, we realized that. So we're going to talk about that. And then we have one employee that is on another team we want to bring over to this team. And so me, the HRBP, and then our VP of HR, we're going to jump on a call to talk through what that looks like. This is someone that's in India, so we really need to talk with our India person too. I don't think there's going to be a ton of change, and I don't think that meeting's going to be really, really long. I'm probably going to make that meeting, I'm going to make that meeting a little bit shorter. I just don't think we're going to need all that time. And I made it a little bit longer because I had some questions from my VP, but me and her talked yesterday, so we don't need a bunch of time. And then I'll meet with the content and audience VP because we're going to talk about some of the next steps from this meeting that I'm doing right before. And then normally I do check-ins with my department leaders, and I normally meet with our VP every 2 weeks our SVP of marketing. I normally meet with him every 2 weeks. And he's suggesting a new time. He's in California, and so is my executive director for content and audience. So sometimes our meetings with them are a little bit later. I don't know if I'm going to capture all of that because we just got to see how it flows. So I have my camera together. I just put the SD card in and the battery in. And so I'm using my phone right now to talk to y'all. But I'm going to put this in. I need to run in the shed after this interview and get the microphone, but I think I'm gonna just use this as like a vlogging stick for now because I do have like this whole setup here, but that kind of restricts me. And I think when I get my next break, if I get another break, all the meetings look back to back, child. I get a quick 15-minute break. So I think when that happens, then I'm gonna just step away and talk to y'all a little bit just to update y'all on what's going on in my day. But we'll see how this goes because I just run through the whole day with y'all, and I doubt I'm gonna be recording all day because I just got too much damn work to do. I ain't used this vlogging stick so long, y'all, so I got to figure it out. Let's just brighten up the light again here because I gotta figure out where I'm gonna set this at that nobody can see and they don't get all worked up that they being recorded. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes people get worked up. Okay, I'm late. Talk to y'all later. I gotta do this next interview. I totally thought I was running late.
Yeah?
Yeah, but apparently not. Child, that's why I be heating the vlog. Here, it's too much damn work.
Setting up the cameras and everything from different angles.
Yes, it's the angles part that be killing me. I'm like, I can do this, so we start getting to the angles, and people get bored. You stay in one angle, child. Then we got to click off and mess up all your analytics for your video. Alrighty. Okay, this will be helpful. All right, y'all, so this morning has been very eventful. We just thought we had a screening, but we didn't because her Wi-Fi wasn't working. So we're going to just reschedule. And I didn't know that Monday is a holiday. Now I'm trying to clear my Monday and move things other places, which is cool, but it's also a headache. But right now, I was supposed to be jumping on this help desk thing. I'll be damned. So I had the camera on all the time, thinking I was recording. I was totally not recording. My day is so busy and shitty. And then I had 2 meetings back to back. I don't know. Our operations person, he doesn't normally double book you. So I feel like he's just busy because he's really good about being attentive of your calendar. But that was one with me, him, and the other HRBP where we're having a hard time getting a good success rate for people completing their performance evaluations. And because we having a hard time, we decided, okay, we'll do a help desk because our system that we're using is still fairly new. We've been using it for a year, but we've been making like upgrades to it. So we're like, maybe it's the system. If not, maybe it's a process. We also use what we call calibration sheets to put everything in one place and to get a full view of the whole status. Who all can use some help, maybe need to be on a PIP or need some additional resources. Who all's just doing good, they just smoothing along. Who are the people that's like top performing, who we might need to be promoting. What positions are like hot positions we can never be without, so we might need a backfill. All of that type of stuff. And so that's what we use the calibration sheets for. And some of our managers, usually just our executive team, will see that sheet. In this particular case, we've been giving them to managers too, because I told y'all I was without one executive leader for a while. Well, two. And so I got one that's brand new. So it's just helpful that her team is helping her with that. But anyhow, with all of that, we're like, let's identify what the issue is. So we're having like these little help desk hours or 30-minute pockets over the next week or so or two. So that was planned at the same time that I need to talk with my director over in the UK about some comp issues on his team. So handle that. We had some big information. So I worked kind of late yesterday. I had a late call with my VP because we had a big topic that came out that like employees got made aware of after they like confirmed it with us. And so he had a little bit of conversation about that. Almost all of my meetings with my leaders have been a bit about that, but I was still able to get on the help desk. I wouldn't record that because it kind of goes in all directions. It's a help desk. You're trying to find out what you can help people with. And then content and audience, they had their town hall. The leaders knew the way that she's doing it is new. And so I'm going to jump on those for a little while, but typically I don't jump on all town halls unless it's company-wide town halls. So I jumped on that. That was very interesting. It was fun. I had a quick break just to use the bathroom. So after I was done with the brand and content team meeting, now I'm about to jump on this meeting with the other HRBP so we can develop this plan. She said she okay with me, putting her into the video, some of her likeness, but we get real comfortable in here. So I'm probably going to bleep out her face because she didn't get all jazzy, just like I'm not all jazzy. To be honest with y'all, I don't know where we're going to pick up after this because today has been crazy and I got stuff I need to focus on and not the damn camera. So I'm probably going to stop. I have 2 more meetings right after that and then I got to dive into a bunch of online stuff, like a bunch. So be prepared that I'm probably going to close this out. But I'm going to let y'all see this meeting real quick. I'm going to message you to say, oh, hey, are we still meeting? And I got all these damn slacks. I thought that IT would add you to certain email boxes when you start. I think that, you know what, as much as we was talking crap about the help desk times, I think those were helpful. Like bullshit. All right, so we just gonna make a deck. You gotta create one or no? Let me.
So I just want us to go over like an outline of how we want this to play out, how we want it to look.
Mm-hmm. First, we were talking about hot topics overall. What we're gonna do quarterly. We only need 4 of them. So the first one is gonna be orientation versus onboarding, right?
No, it's gonna be performance management. That's the first one.
Oh, girl, but then we had this meeting. Come on.
It's gonna be.
Is it going to be performance management and difficult conversations, or well, I guess we'll talk about that.
Everything surrounding performance management. So difficult conversations.
No. We go back into it because that's the one we're doing next. And so the next one is going to be onboarding versus orientation. And then go ahead.
The third one we said it should be coaching and mentoring to retain employees remotely. And then we said we was going to leave the 4th one open.
For the feedback from the surveys.
Alrighty,
so now we're going to talk about the first one, performance management. What are some topics we're going to cover? Or did you have any in mind?
So I already had sent out an email to my team with performance tips, performance management tips.
Mm-hmm.
The purpose behind this performance management or the objective of this is to develop a feedback culture. That's my objective. I don't know about what you think of that objective, but that's what I was thinking of having that as the objective.
I like to develop a feedback, not only develop a feedback culture, but also supply resources to employees, or not resources, but do some goal planning with these employees. Like, yeah, they can get back the feedback, but what are we doing with it? You know what I'm saying?
So developing a feedback culture to invest in the employees' professional development. Pretty much. That's what you're saying.
Let's put and invest in. So we took some action items away on things we're gonna do, and I'm pretty excited that we finally got time to really sit down and go through it. So she's looking through some resources she's done some trainings on, so am I, and then we're going to plan for this to be in March. We try to do more things together, particularly with our US teams, because they typically have the same type of issues across the whole org. But right now, I'm just happy we got this meeting out of the way. Hold on. Come on, Riley. Come on. All right, y'all. It's been one heck of a day. I barely got a chance to eat. And now I gave myself some time to do some client calls because of Career Mentoring Month. So a lot of people should be getting into the second call that comes with the thing, with the mentoring. So now I just went from working straight into this, and then I got to go right back into working. So my call with TK went really good. I just been pretty much leaving the door open so Riley can come and go, because you don't come outside? Because I ain't even got time to take the damn dog out. But I do want to show y'all something, a little addition I did real quick. Let me flip the thing over, because Lord, it's just doing its own thing, y'all. I found me a little table set. Now I got the cushion inside because the cat be liking to sit on it. I really like this little setup on my shade. And I'm just showing y'all real quick because I finally get a chance to get outside and get a break. But that's really how it's supposed to go, right? Isn't it cute? I just think it's so cute. I got little pillows I'm gonna put on it, but the cat be liking to come. It ain't my cat. Y'all know I don't like cats. So the cat likes to come and sit on the damn thing. So since that cat be trying to mess me up, I figured forget it. I'm just not putting my good cushions out here. Put my cushions out when people come over or when I'm out here sitting down. I literally have 17 minutes before my client call where we're gonna go through HR to HR Career Pro Mentoring. Typically I only do calls after I get off for the day, but I planned this one during my lunchtime. I'm happy I did plan that she found me, because I see some areas where we're gonna work on with this, but I think we're gonna get to where we need to get to. And then I'll jump back on. I'm not gonna jump on calls for work. I'm just gonna jump on tasks, because I go from call to call to call that I don't get to do the things I need to do. So I need to post some internal and external compensation data for a few roles. I also need to check emails. I have not even been able to really tap into them. And a lot of my emails got a lot of action items that I need to do. And then when I'm done with those things, I'm gonna be done for the day. Now, this is another reason I really don't like blogging all that much, because when I blog, then I need to edit that same day, or I don't know how the flow of the video should be going. I'm pretty much gonna sit down after the client call, give her whatever follow-up I'm supposed to give her, but then I think that after that, I'm gonna dive into at least just putting these pieces in order and getting the editing process started. I won't finish it until later. I'm trying to have a good weekend this weekend. My sister's going with me to a Southern Soul concert. We love Southern Soul. And my girlfriend, or my old co-worker, she's having a baby shower. So my Saturday is pretty much gone, but I'm super excited to just get out of the house sometimes, because I'm always in the house. I'm gonna try to do more vlogs. I love that you guys are commenting Tamika, do more. I love that. Just know it is a challenge for me. It's gonna be a bit of a hurdle, but I'm finally at the point where I'm adding some contract help onto my HR team, so I'm not just doing it all by myself. I did try that before, but I wasn't organized with the virtual assistant that I was trying to add to the team. And now I have a much better view of what does this look like for somebody. So super excited about that. I think that's going to make life a little bit easier. I have some things coming up too, where I really won't be doing client calls that much longer, y'all, because they are a lot for me. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know the exact date that I'll stop, but 2024 is definitely going to be a year where I really, really look through and see if this is something that I need or that I can continue. Not that I need. I feel like I need it. I feel like you guys need it. I feel like I just can't keep doing it at its pace. I'm an extrovert. And when you guys tell me what's going on with you, I really suck in a lot of energy, and it's just causing me a lot of deep thinking. I'll be creating courses. So my courses will go through not just everything that I've done, but meeting with you guys gives me more information to keep creating. So I'm going to go through and create courses where you guys can do all just watching me guide you through a course on the same thing we'll do with career mentoring. And then I ain't gonna lie to y'all, these career mentoring calls is going up. Like, they're gonna be so expensive. So if you put in an investment and say, yeah, you want it, then it's gonna be a situation where I can tell you serious, because you about to spend a good grip on it. So that's just where we're going. I'll let y'all know. If you join my email list, then I'll let you know before the prices go up. I wouldn't ever just like throw the prices up and be like, woo-la. But I'll let you know before I do the prices up. It won't be until I'm done with the courses. I had a great day with y'all. It's been a busy one. But now I'm going to jump on my client call. And I'm probably let y'all see a little clip of that. And then I'm done for the day, so that I can actually like get my hands-on work done. I don't want y'all sitting there watching me just type all day. And then when I'm done with that, I'm probably gonna dive into the first stage of editing this video. So y'all want another one, let me know. Well, tell me what you like about them, like, so that can give me some direction on like what to really record and which days to record. Y'all did a good job of telling me y'all want to see them. Do me a favor and tell me what you like about them, or what you want to see more, so I can focus these things, child, because it can't be taken all day. Otherwise, I'm gonna be around here jobless, and we're gonna be helping each other find a job. Sometimes I have amazing client calls that just, my mentees are just the best. Like, they just give me energy. Now, not all the time. I be feeling like these calls, when I tell you, they drain me. But it's like, sometimes I just get that diamond in the rough that I'm like, this is why I do what I do. And so I just had a client call, and we just had such a good time. Like, because sometimes this stuff get to be a lot. Like, it gets to be draining. It gets to be where I'm like, I want to go out and do something, but I'm too tired. Or I'm an extrovert, and it gets to me because I really feel how my people feel, and I want them to know that. And so that gets to be a lot too sometimes. But